Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein steps down, signaling the end of the Bitcoin crash. Replacing him is ex-Goldman Sachs executive Peter Mintzberg. Starting August 15th, Barry Silbert, CEO of Digital Currency Group, announced this major shakeups, positioning Grayscale for massive growth. Could this mean 100k Bitcoin next? Stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So here we are starting off with Bitcoin is still on track for a lower 7 price target of 149,000 by the end of this year. This according to the most accurate measure for both 2021 cycle tops, the log regression curves. The more conservative lower 6 has a target of 108,000 by that time, which is lower that marked the 2013 cycle top. Consolidation inside the red band is a new development this cycle, but it makes sense as volatility reduces. The big green candle for Bitcoin is loading 73,000 plus. Next, in my own opinion, looks like a beautiful inverse head and shoulders pattern plus retest to me. This bullish megaphone has a target of $180,000, but you wouldn't believe it. Andreas explaining Bitcoin to an empty room when it was $100 exactly 11 years ago, and one of the greatest speeches in the crypto history as we know so far. Bitcoin has one of the best looking monthly charts I've seen in a long time. All resistance turns into the support, and we are in for the ride. The most common reason why people lose money in the Bitcoin bull market is because they try to do too much. Making money in crypto isn't hard. You buy when people tell you to sell and start selling when mainstream media starts talking about it. Sit on your hands in between. As here we could see, sell Bitcoin on top, buy on low, and do nothing when it's in the middle. Next up we go for altcoins are still following a similar path to 2020 playbook, a correction and chop around the Bitcoin halving event and then a takeoff shortly after. The best is yet to come. You are ready, or are you ready? That's the main question. Bitcoin is experiencing the same consolidation at the level of previous all-time high. Be patient, and it's a matter of time as Bitcoin could spike to a level that we can't imagine. As here we could see the Bitcoin fractals, consolidation passing through all-time high, 2021 all-time high, consolidation passing through all-time high, 2013 all-time high, as we could see too. Next up, MIT students stole 25 million in seconds by exploiting Ethereum blockchain bug DOG. The scheme was so sophisticated that it calls the very integrity of the blockchain into question. Within approximately 12 seconds, two highly educated brothers allegedly stole 25 million by tampering with the Ethereum blockchain in a never-before-seen cryptocurrency scheme. According to an indictment that the U.S. Department of Justice unsealed Wednesday, in a DOG press release, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said the scheme was so sophisticated that it calls the very integrity of the blockchain into question. The brothers, who studied computer science and math at one of the most prestigious universities in the world, allegedly used their specialized skills and education to tamper with and manipulate the protocols relied upon by millions of Ethereum users across the globe. Williams said, once they put their plan into action, their heist only took 12 seconds to complete. So Bitcoin bears are not ready for this. It's surprising how many have turned bearish and are calling for a Bitcoin cycle top despite the price holding above all key levels and is trading only 8% below its all-time high. In a bull market, periods of sideways price action are very normal, where the price consolidates for a few months before moving higher. Many confuse this consolidation with distribution, attempting to time the top and end up selling too early or staying on the sidelines. After each Bitcoin halving, we've seen similar consolidation before the price bumps higher and reaches its peak. Next up we go for Bitcoin has locked in yet another higher low, maintaining the 16-month period of bullish market structure. Got my eyes on $80,000 and above for the next higher high. The institutions bought $37 billion through the Bitcoin ETFs in only 4 months. Meanwhile, there is absolutely no sign of retail interest yet. Next up we go for Bitcoin. This is huge. Bitcoin managed to close its weekly candle above both Tenkan Red and the 65,400 level I told you to watch. A confirmation this week would catapult Bitcoin above all-time high. Again, May is likely to close a bullish month. Here we go. It was over 530,000 Bitcoin transacted at 66,250. This is a crucial support level, and if it holds, Bitcoin had a strong potential for further gains, as we know. The biggest Bitcoin moves happen when the weekly RSI enters overbought territory, and we're about to enter that area for the third time this cycle. Let's have some fun. And to the biggest news we have for today, as Grayscale CEO steps down and will be replaced by Goldman Sachs executive. As key points for this one, Michael Sonnenschein steps down as the CEO of Grayscale Investment LLC, as he will be replaced by the former Goldman Sachs executive Peter Mintzberg starting August 15th. Barry Silbert, founder and the CEO of Digital Currency Group, the parent company of Grayscale, just announced in a post on X that Michael Sonnenschein will be stepping down as the CEO of Grayscale Investments LLC. He will reportedly be replaced by the former Goldman Sachs executive Peter Mintzberg as of August 15th. Silbert noted in his post on X that Grayscale is being positioned for its next phase of growth, as he detailed that Mintzberg has over 20 years of experience across the prominent asset managers, including BlackRock, Oppenheimer Funds, and Invesco. As we position Grayscale for its next phase of growth, excited to welcome Peter Mintzberg as Grayscale CEO effective August 15. Joining from Goldman Sachs, Peter has 20 plus years of experience across prominent asset managers, including BlackRock, Oppenheimer Funds, and Invesco, said Barry Silbert. Silbert also offered his gratitude to Sonnenschein for his 10 years at Grayscale, in which he guided the firm through exponential growth and oversaw the pivotal role that it had in bringing Bitcoin ETFs to the market, as the move led the way for the financial industry in general. So Grayscale was included in the first Bitcoin ETF issuers in the US and saw its Bitcoin Trust ETF GBTC converted into an ETF on January 11th, along with the products of 10 more companies. The fund has been operating since 2013, making it the first publicly traded Bitcoin fund according to Grayscale itself. Grayscale GBTC is the largest ETF by on-chain Bitcoin investments, and its currency holding more than 287,801 Bitcoin, worth over $19.2 billion. With a 34.9% market share, on the other hand, Grayscale also requires investors to pay the highest fee of 1.5% compared to the industry standard of 0.2% and 0.25%. By comparison, BlackRock's iShares ETF IBIT is the second largest and holds over 274,000 Bitcoin, worth about $18.3 billion. It has a 33.3% market share according to Dune data. Bitcoin ETFs have been seen as the price catalyst for Bitcoin, along with many other important triggers, such as the past halving event, which took place on April 20th, as the launch of the Runes protocol on the same day, and the overall innovative idea of the Bitcoin network programmability addressed earlier today. So that's kind of all the news we got for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.